Hi, this is my ninth experiment in System Software and Compiler Lab on YACC. YACC stands for yet another compiler, compiler. So this is my code. So I first need to compile it. So I'll be using YACC, name of the file as compiler9.y. So when I compile YACC compiler9.y, two files are created, namely, as you can see here, y.tab.c here. So this is my file. So one of the file is y.tab.c. So I will be using this tab.c for compiling. So cc-lm. So lm I will be using for mathematics. So since I will be using my operators like plus, minus, hyphen, division and asterisk. So since I'm designing a calculator for 2 digits and single digits, cc-lm so this is the code cc-lm y.tab.c. So this is that code. The tab.c it is generated. So I'll be using this to compile. Now I'll be displaying my output.a.out. So for single digit numbers like 2 plus 2 will be 4. Then I will be moving for double digits like 22 plus say 22 again. Sorry for that. 22 plus 22 is 44. Now for exponential say 2 exponential 3. So the expected answer should be 8 to exponential 3. So I think it is exponential expected answer. Now moving to the multiplication or division part like 3. Say some easy values as 8 divided by 4. So 2 is the answer. So now moving to the code. Behind my compiler 9.y. So this is that part. So this my declaration part includes in percentage braces, and I'll be including my studio.h, stdio.h, and I input and math.h, since I'll be dealing with plus, minus, and all those arithmetic operators, and I'll be using C languages. So I'll be using stdio.h. So this is my part percentage. So those enclosed between percentage are my set of definitions and rules. So for line I'll be having my printf and is my $1 getting my first operand, and this is my $1 plus $3. Since in the first case I had 2 plus 2, so 2 will be stored in $1 and another second operand will be stored in $3. So both these operands will be added, and this $1 will be stored in expr and the other one will be stored in term. Similarly for second case also, for minus also I will be having expr as the first $1 and term as $3. Then I'll be calculating my operations. Then I have my division and multiplication. So $1 I'll be storing it in term, and then $3 in my factor, $1 in term, and then for $3 in factor. And then finally for my factor, so in that case $2 is equal to $. Means it is displaying the value, calculating and displaying the value on the screen. So in that case $2 is stored in expr and then num1. So this is for 2-digit arithmetic operations. So now we can see it is a code for 2-digit calculating for 2-digit arithmetic operations, and num is for this rule is for calculating the exponential operations. So as you can see, I'm using POW. For this sake I'm using math.h header file. So as you can see, $1 as said before will be stored in num and $3 will be stored in num. So I'll be using my yylx function. In this I'll be getting a getchar value, and I'll be checking if it is a digit, then I'll be calling my ylchar is equal to c minus 0, and I've written those number. and in the main function I'll be calling my parse and return my 1, and for error, handling of error, I have my another function as error and returns 1. So let's go and try for some other functions, some other output, like for multiplication, for 2-digit multiplication, 3 star 3, so it's 99, it's right answer. So now I'm dealing with 25, so I think that was the limit of my 2-digit numbers. I guess I need to give 25 more 25, 455. So that was my planned experiment. Thank you for watching my video.